Ни хера, наверное. Стрим CSGO 8 лет.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you. This could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Relax, Harv. No one needs to know. We'll be out of here in no time.
Oh, relax, he says. As if Bruce Wayne won't turn every head in the building. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I had to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job, Bree.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
Вон он, YouTube Gaming. Ну, попробуем, чё ли.
Ian Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
А, еще кое-что надо проверить. Секундочку. Голос-то слышно мой?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Да, слышно. Да я набрала в рот этого лекарства и сижу там. Помогите мне. Вообще нельзя такое показывать, типа, на Твиче, что там тебя хотят убить, там причинение самому себе вреда, там все такое. Ну, не на Твиче, и на Ютубе, я думаю, тоже.
All right, Falcone's inside. Say what you gotta say. We'll be out.
Ау, что-то защемило мне. Эпизод 2. Да, ну я все удалила. Ну там можно менять же, правильно? Тем более в записанном варианте. Там можно улучшить как бы видео, которое уже... Ау. Где? Нет. Ну можно, конечно, закрыть браузер, но не знаю.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
Sure, this is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father had sewn me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Вообще, это не он подослал, как бы я об этом знаю. Но нажала так, что типа он.
Two killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me.
Ну, причем здесь Брюс?
Still do.
Заправляли они там что-то. Кровати заправляли.
Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Что за больница такая? Оставляют шприцы с морфием вот так вот на столе. Самая дешманская, что ли? Облегчить его боль. Ему недолго осталось. Сколько мне известно.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you.
Все, да?
Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. I think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
I lost her so young. I hardly remember anything about her.
She had steel in her, did Martha. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your
Даже
parents.
не услышал, как дверь сейчас
Who
откроется.
did? You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
А, нет, услышала я, как дверь открылась, но никак не успели отреагировать.
The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor!
Что у него за
No one
полиция
gets
такая?
in or
Все
out!
время стреляет, когда он не приказывает.
Go!
Говорят, не стреляй в Бэтмена, они стреляют. Это тоже сейчас... Ну, как бы, ладно, она под наркотой была. Не считается.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
А чё вот ее к врачу не отправили, ничего не проверили, только вот после нашего разговора надо было сразу проверить ее. Может быть, она пьяная пришла на работу или
Alfred,
еще как-то.
Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Так, что-то надо сделать, да?
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
Вот эти фразы, конечно, непонятно, почему мне надоело получать от тебя эти звонки.
The veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Так, вены.
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
По видео он проведет анализ и выяснит, что это за вещество. Ну, Альфред прям вообще волшебник.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
Кое-кого, ну.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Ой.
It just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off, and all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
Вот даже она не сказала,
You must
кстати,
remember some detail.
кто
Try.
ей на ухо
I
шепчет.
remember
Мужчина
a
или
hand
женщина?
on my arm, guiding me.
А нет, она вела...
Like a
А,
parent
нет,
with a
это
child.
рука на моем
The
плече, она вела
voice,
меня.
it was saying something about revolution.
Ну, мог это, в принципе, сделать и
Couple
про
parts said something
революцию.
similar.
Освальд.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Вот она, значит, была в департаменте, вколола ей и
My
осталась.
friends in the GCPD have been telling stories.
Иди
The
отсюда.
press can't seem to leave me alone.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it's your cologne. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held.
Стрельба, потому что ты вколола ей.
I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Иди отсюда.
I have no comment at this time.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned
Ты
over enough
вколола
dirt on
и
Falcone
убедила
to
ее
pin him
застрелить
black in prison
Фальконе.
for life. A
Стопудово.
day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now if you'll excuse
You
me...
fishing?
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Перевод пропал. Ну ладно, мы так понимаем, о чем здесь говорят. Нормальная тактика — совершить убийство, а потом, ну как убийство, типа подтолкнуть на убийство, а потом еще репортаж на этом зафигачить и денег заработать. Если нет, как бы, преступления, давайте сделаем, и еще и репортаж сверху.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sick bed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy or out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Я уж не помню, где здесь. Нет, не здесь. Ну там. Чё, в чем дело? Почти там было. Про кошку, походу, это было. Так, вот здесь, наверное, развернись. Нет, не здесь. Ну, теперь вот этот. Тут прям на больницу надо.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Интересно, ну что это за синий чувак-то снимет? Да это, конечно, надо комиксы читать, быть любителем Бэтмена, наверняка. Деньги ищут, но я думаю, раз такой он шишка вот такая большая, вряд ли он наличку прям держал. Драгоценности какие-то, алмазы, бриллианты. А если про эти офшорные, или как это называлось, счета, значит где-то вообще за границей здесь нет никаких денег. Вот что это за глупость так вот врываться? Ну зачем? Надо посидеть, послушать.
It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. But don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like
Ну, у него
you?
голос, конечно, в костюме вообще.
You've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay on. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selena.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
А вот действительно, если с ней это не станет, потом это ошибка, это типа смогут использовать против меня кошку эту. Типа привязанности, все такое. Я тут подумала, все-таки надо, нет, с ничего не делать. Если что, спасу ее. Я и так вместо нее, вместо Харви выбрала ее. И Харви пол лица ему. Ну, вообще, как бы в кино тоже ему размочили. Но не таким способом, там, что бомба взорвалась. И у него тоже не было пол лица. Я думаю, здесь в любом случае у него не будет пол лица. Как бы тут просто фонарем ему разбили, ну, прожектором.
Track down Selena Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
А если я кошку не спасу, может ее вообще убьют. А может не убьют. Ну, она может обидеться, тогда вообще ничего не знаю. Я запуталась. Тоже выбрала какое-то заведение дурацкое. У нас сейчас тут будет это, или она специально так выбрала? Могла бы позвать меня в какой-нибудь ресторан, что деньги у меня есть. Я бы там вина ей открыл какого-нибудь 300-летней давности. Она меня позвала, смотри. Пивас, блин. Еще и все меня узнают по роже. Типа, что он тут забыл? По телеку показ, он богач. Что такое? Ну, надо, короче, с бармена поговорить. Музыку можно не смотреть. Можно деньги не давать. Что-то она не подкупается. Шо, говорит, заблудился? Украинка.
You know Selena Kyle, there are men after her.
Uh-huh. When aren't there?
Well, these ones are trying to kill her.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. Cops take all your fancy clothes? Were you trying to lay low?
Nice to meet you.
Frank. Yeah. Funny seeing you here. So much in the papers. Whole other thing, meeting the man in real life. You're shorter than I thought you would be.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Ну вот Фрэнк нормальный, с бородой такой. Подошел, познакомился. Сейчас придут петухи какие-то.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you. His name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit.
Как-то она странная, это даже не знаю, кто ее нанял.
You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I can take him.
I appreciate confidence in a man, but not stupidity. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad.
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
Whatever Penguin is planning, innocent people will end up in the line of fire.
Innocence. Not me. Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special. You and I...
На самом интересном месте, а? Что у них за стиль такой полулысый, вот это вот чубчик на голове?
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Алло, говорит. Penguin says алло. Не привет, а алло, говорит.
Beat it. We're here for her.
Ну что делать, блин, надо помочь ей.
You care about your own skin? You'll get the hell out.
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
Я вежливый такой парень. Ну, она тоже, в принципе, достаточно вежливо дала понять, что не стоит так делать. сейчас будет совсем вежливо. Дымкой по голове. Ой! Ой, ну все, прям все, сработались. Вот удовольствие мочить людей вместе. Ну, может не мочить, но калечить точно. Давай барную стойку. Об стул. Нет, об стойку все-таки. Куда он смотрел сейчас я только что?
Not done yet.
Вот сейчас классный прием. Нет, не сейчас. С кем будет классный прием? Пацаны не сдаются.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
В каком-то кино это было, блин, точно, с кем, типа, всем щелкнул.
You fight pretty good for such a pretty boy.
Какие-то прям комплименты только ему. А, так, давай возьмем телефон. Он красавчик, он рыцарь. А ей ничего ни разу не сказал. Целовать-то будем ее? Ну ладно, давай поцелуем. Кс-кс-кс. А? Ну все, сейчас целуем и спать. С ней спать? Меня девочки не интересуют. Ну давай уже, чё ли. Мы в тот раз не целовались, в этот можно поцеловать. Ах, она не далась. А в тот раз я ей не дался. Не далась я ей, не знаю. А она не далась, прикинь.
Wait. Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Я думала, она даст поцеловать, и она не далась.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of the smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Надо было... Вот не верь женщинам, да? Надо было не даваться.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed.
I should have guessed. What else is on there?
Looks like they were in contact many times.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
На этом, пожалуй, мы остановимся сегодня.